スだ挙動フェイスを声に出す崩壊の脆弱は騙しが包括的なの非常だって構わない祈っておいてそうねはない飾っていた情節が墓穴を掘って投げるかなおいねどこまでね大丈夫をしたってねえ帝国を叱ってよ正直者が夢みたいなら精霊帝国を騒いでよ最後まで甘えてしまうのは透明だって知るんだよ空白だって知るんだよね足りないものを望んだら僕じゃない僕に出会ったよそれでも前に進んだのふらふらしちゃうよもう足りない僕を愛してよ寝たままが僕を育てたの君には僕が見えるかな孤独なピエロがねえ帝国と分かってももう抱きしめなくていいんだよへいねえ帝国が分かったらもう一度笑ってくれるかなねえ帝国を叱ってよ正直者が夢みたいならへいねえ帝国を騒いでよ最後まで甘えてしまうのはねえ帝国を暴いでよもう地球あるこの世界からへいねえ帝国と踊ってよ最初からいないと分かってた幻だって知るんだよ嘘つきだって知るんだよ透明だって知るんだよ空白だって知るんだよどうだっていいことを嘘手配で戻れない思考なんてやってこない奪ったように奪われて
So you like the video? Started already?
Yo, what is up? Team Skallywag's here. The Skallywag's Deck weekly show here on Sunday.
Okay.
Stop playing the video.
You didn't even warn me I was sleeping.
I told you after that one video we're
I didn't
going.
hear it.
Oh my god.
Off to a great start here.
Oh yeah, fantastic start. All right. So, welcome to our weekly show. This is the Skallywag's Deck.
What's up, guys? Here we are. It's our setup right here. It's still on a work in progress right here. So, right, I think we should get into the podcast.
I think we should introduce ourselves.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
I'm Big Damn Bull.
Akira right here.
Cobarks.
And we'll be coming through. We're also going to be putting out content. We're going to try to get out as much content as possible throughout the weeks. All of us, we got our own personal work to do and stuff like that, and we're doing this basically as a second job. So we're going to try to do this as much as possible and put out as much content as possible for everybody. We're looking to put out content that we enjoy and a couple of interesting twists on series and try to get those out in a semi-consistent basis. The higher subscriber count we get, the more that we can bring out content to you. So one of the things that we will be doing is we have a series, gaming series called Twist the Hate, that one of us are going to be putting ourselves up and playing video games that we just did not have any inkling to try to play that we figured that we dislike or just never really wanted to get into. And we may have special guests or one of the other, crew members here going in and trying to twist the hate for that said game. Our first one, it is going to be featuring one of our favorite people to play games with, Sinful Scumbag / the Stone Survivor, and he's going to be doing it with me for DayZ. And we're getting pretty close to finishing up the final touches with some of the video recordings and stuff, and we'll be able to get that first one out to you. Pobarks, you had a content that you were going to be bringing to the table for the Skallywag team, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be recording all the better games on Steam, the more
The
lewd
better
kinds.
games.
For the cultured men.
For the cultured men and women. So I'll be playing those and telling you what's good and maybe what's not so good. So that should be fun in more ways than one. How about you? What do you have planned?
For now, well, for me, I'm gonna be the mascot. I'm gonna be the mascot for now. For my segment, I don't have one yet, so we're still working on that. So as far as content goes, we have plenty coming up. As for content coming from me, or at least that mainly I'm gonna be hosting, will be in working progress for now.
Yeah, and we also have some anime content that's going to be coming out. I guess you would say it would be hot takes within the anime community, because there's quite a bit of people who will disagree with some of the takes that I have, and I know that I would be presenting some of those into a video. I'm pretty sure the rest of the Skallywag crew here have some hot takes that they would want to do as well. So we'd be looking to bring that out.
Hot
at some
takes?
point. Hot takes.
Hot cakes.
Hot cakes? No, not hot cakes. If we're gonna do cooking, we'd have a pan right here, a hot plate.
I prefer French
That's gonna become that'll come in a later stream. We'll do hot cakes live on stream.
Well, yeah. I guess we'll go right into our first topic. For
Wait, hold on.
this.
There's one more. We're also going to be doing some live content, right? Some of it is going to be card games. We're going to be doing some pack openings when we do those. Our next video that should be coming out should be a couple of duel videos with Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're hoping to do some more golf and get out there. They'll probably have the Stone Survivor with us on the next video. So keep an eye out for that one. That one should be fun. He's going to be more of the teacher, a better teacher than I was for the Skallywag crew. So,
But he's left-handed though.
yeah, but he can still teach you. I'll still be out there, so we'll still have the right-handed clubs. So, with that, as Glenn said, let's get right into the show. All right, the first topic, Summer 2021 Anime Roundup.
All right. What do we have? What do we have for summer? First off, any?
I would have to say my favorite of the season would hands down have to be Remake Our Life.
That's a good choice. I like that. I like that anime. Man, I almost bought the. I was searching for a English translation of the book for that, just so I could get ahead of it when it was still releasing videos weekly. And man, they don't have it yet. They don't have it yet. No, not yet.
That's unfortunate.
It's still in Japanese. I don't think they even have any. Even for Volume 1, there's no translation for it yet.
No, not even a planned release or anything.
I didn't notice that if there was any, but yeah.
I haven't watched that one yet. Just
Yeah, you
binge
need
it.
to. You need to.
Get on the ball on that one.
Yeah,
That was by far my favorite new series that came out. And then hands down, I'm sorry, it is a heavy hitter. Nobody can touch it. My Hero Academia falls short to reincarnated as a slime. That show is just getting better and better. All the character development, the comedy, the action, it's just everything about it has been very top notch. Like it's not like you're just seeing like empty female characters. Like every character has very strong character development through all of it, and it showed a lot here in the second part of the second season.
Yeah. That's my most favorite anime for this season. Well, yeah, for the ones that are actually continuing. I love that anime. I mean, I've read up to volume 10 of that certain light novel. It just gets good. I mean, there's the only complaint I would say maybe they'll do this better in anime, or it's just that there's a certain part from like volume 8 to volume 10 that they were just talking about one thing. It's all about a certain event, and it's just span out from 7, 8, 9, and 10. But or no, actually it's 8, 9, and 10. So I enjoy it, but it's just way too long for me. But every single time it gets better and better, and I think I haven't got the next volume, which is 11. I know it came out already.
I thought you had it on pre-order.
No, I didn't get to get it yet. But 11 gets good. It kind of deviates from the previous kind of like arc they have in there. So it's a different arc, I would say, from that point on. And I really like that that anime. I really enjoy it. I love that anime because of the fact that there's a lot of funny parts in there. I love Eldora. And Rimuru is just Rimuru is just fun to like watch as well. And then the other supporting characters is just as fun as the main characters. So every single character in that anime was just fun to watch. Like, you know, they all have their own characters or personalities that they bring to the table.
Yeah, the character building has been really good on
like
Slime.
I used to hate what's the lizard's name again?
Gabriel?
I didn't like him at first either, and then now it's like,
now he's enjoyable. I like him. I
cool.
enjoy him.
He's still like the annoying side character, but you like him. You kind of have to like him. He's enjoyable. He's like the one person in your friend group that you kind of annoys the heck out of you, but you still keep him around because he's one of your pals and
right.
you can rely on.
And then
what's the fairy's name? The little fairy.
Ramirez.
I like her.
Yeah, Ramirez is.
Yeah, she's another one.
She's funny. I enjoy her character.
I mean, hands down, Millam's my favorite. You know,
of course.
I even have a figurine of Millam. Gotta have the Millam.
So far for me, for side characters, it's gonna be Veldora. Well, supporting characters will be Veldora. Just the sheer power that he has and the humor that he has is just really, really, really good. How about you? Who's your favorite character?
The fairy.
Ramirez?
Ramirez?
I really liked her.
Yeah.
And horrible with names, but who was what's her name? Shion?
Shion?
I liked her too.
The purple?
Yeah.
Purple?
Yeah.
I want to try her cooking.
Oh, you want to try her cooking? Okay.
It's okay now because ever since that
You
Rimuru
lied.
became a demon lord. All of her cooking tastes good. It don't matter how bad it looks,
bad,
but it tastes
good.
amazing.
Okay,
But
well,
what's your anime of the season? What has been your anime of the season?
I really like Black Company. I don't know if you
Which
watched
one?
it.
Black Company.
Black Company.
you
I didn't
did.
watch it. I didn't watch it all the way through. I watched the first couple of episodes,
Uh-huh.
but I've kind of missed. I haven't been watching too much of the Funimation animes.
Okay.
But as far as I've seen while I was watching, it was really humorous.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty funny.
So, and then this one,
I'm not gonna even try to.
it's Shinigami Botchan. Tukubo
The Duke of Death and his maid.
Yes.
I'm
The
still,
Duke of Death and
I
his
still
maid.
need to finish it, but so far that one is pretty good.
Yeah, I want to watch that one. Hopefully, I get to it soon. I've kind of been catching, but I guess one of my guilty pleasure animes, and I mean obviously it's continuing on, would be the Great Jahi-sama Cannot Be Defeated.
I've seen
Uh-uh.
one episode of it.
It is just I just like watching it. It's just fun. It's like every episode is a tiny adventure, and actually I think it's actually the writing on it is deceptively good, because like the whole outlook of Jahi is actually changing episode from episode
Hey,
to episode.
Clarice.
Oh, hi Clarice, we see you. Thank you for tuning in.
We don't know how long we've been there. We weren't really
There's-
paying attention to the chat yet. But yeah,
I should probably move that a little bit, huh?
yeah.
Make it a little bit more visible, stand out a little bit more to us.
And then what else is the new animes that we had this season that we've been
Well, actually, did you want to wait till next week to do new animes? Since like we've probably only had like 3 new animes released so far.
no new animes that are on the summer season.
Oh,
Anything that only came out there, not continuing ones that are on season 1.
they're not continuing.
Yeah.
What else was good?
Yeah, so what we talked about so far, Black Company,
Oh, this one.
Oh,
Sere Genshoki.
yeah,
Genshoki?
Spirit Chronicles. Spirit Chronicles is an iffy one to me. That one I have a lot of questions about, especially because like I went through like some of the, even though like people weren't downtrodden it too much, but I guess they missed a whole arc in the anime that was supposed to come up before the wedding.
Mhm.
That kind of gives a little bit more info on everything that goes on afterwards,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that was something that just I feel like they could have cashed in on better. And then I guess the final scene that was different because it was supposed to happen before.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, according to the light novel in the manga.
Uh,
So, but it definitely seems like that they are aiming for a season 2, because there is no way that they're going to end it right there and just be like, oh yeah.
I mean, we've seen animes that done that along.
Yeah.
I mean,
The legend, what is it? The Legend of Legendary Heroes.
Uh-huh.
Like, I enjoyed that anime. It left it on a cliffhanger for a season 2. Never got a season 2. Quite frankly, No Game No Life needs a second season.
Yep. Yeah. What else is out there? How Real is Hero?
Realist Hero?
Yeah.
I didn't get through it all.
I finished it. I was kind of getting tired of it a bit. It
True.
wasn't bad, but it was
It
just
was- yeah,
kind of
Did
more.
it feel like it dragged?
It was just starting to drag. It was
Yeah.
just more of the same. Like
Yeah.
I wanted more development between characters, and nothing was kind. It was there, but it wasn't as much as I
It
would.
was
like.
very enjoyable at the first couple
Yeah.
of episodes.
Like-
But then it kind of it dragged on, like it slowed down. I feel like it started pretty good, and then it kind of slowed down towards the end of this season.
Like the first few episodes that I watched, it felt like it almost felt like it was kind of riding the coattails of Ascendance of a Bookworm. Except Ascendance of a Bookworm just had better story development throughout the whole anime. Yeah, we'll get to that. So, it just feels like it just doesn't flow. Like it's the story isn't immersive enough to keep you watching.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ascendance of a Bookworm, even though there wasn't high action and anything like that, you just stayed immersed in the anime because the story was so good.
Yeah.
You know, you wanted to watch the whole development, and I guess the ditziness of mine kept you enthralled too.
Yeah. And the situation that she's on, you know, it's very heartfelt, I would say. Yeah, like it's one of those animes that made me tear up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's one episode there that was just like, I can't. I remember I was texting you about it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is your fault. I was blaming you for
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
series.
Oh yeah, because it was in the middle of the second season. I got
was
you to
like,
stop watching.
Oh God, now. And then it was the middle of the second season, and now I'm like on it and caught up, and I'm like, now I have to wait every week. Oh God.
Yeah. But you know, actually, what I think is there was before we get to, you know, one of the big ones, but there's a sleeper anime.
Which one?
Fena, the Pirate Princess.
Right.
It's actually
Oh,
surprisingly,
yeah.
like, at first, you know, like, I don't really trust Crunchyroll originals all too much. Tonikawa was kind of like one of those exceptions to the rule.
Mm-hmm.
But Fena, the Pirate Princess, has actually been a really good series, too. I think some of the animations is weird, because, like, when they show her side view, I hate her nose design. Like, they make her, like, witch-style pointy-ass nose.
Yeah.
But I like how the series goes, because it's bringing in like a couple different aspects of like ninjas and pirates and like bringing it all together in a better way that's better than One Piece.
There's another one. There's another anime. The same day. I think it's the same day as the Sere. I don't know if you watched it. I know you didn't watch it because I know you didn't like it much. It's the Battle in 5 Seconds.
Oh,
Battle.
I was gonna watch it because that the one's like kind of like CG, right?
Not really.
No, that was D side. Huh?
That was D side. It's that one where they're kind of thrown into kind of like a survival game again. But I watched it the whole way.
That one?
Yes.
I did not watch. Oh, I didn't watch it.
It's on.
Yeah,
Crunchyroll.
battle game in 5 seconds. There we go. I like it in a way, but it doesn't really. I feel like it's kind of like all the same troop to me. Like, you know, one guy's like smarter than everybody else and basically has this underrated power that seems like it's not going to be good enough, but it's actually overpowered in his hands, actually. So
one of those. Okay.
yeah. So anyway, that anime it's one of those animes that I would watch once but never watch again. I think.
Then forget about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All
Kind of
right.
like Darwin's Game kind of thing.
I like Darwin's Game.
I never watched Darwin's Game. I
Or-
watched episode 1 and I dropped it. Girlfriend. I'm sorry. I could not stand the main character. He annoyed the hell out of me from the get-go.
I thought about watching this, but I was comparing it to what was that other anime that we were watching kind of like this?
Rent a Girlfriend.
Rent a Girlfriend. There we go.
Which one? Oh, Rent a Girlfriend. Rent a
Yeah.
Girlfriend was really. But like the, you know, in Rent a Girlfriend, he was kind of normal. This guy is so over the top. It is really hard to watch. The whole time you're like, dude,
He's constantly
you're gonna aneurysm. Relax. Like, he's Asta without fighting. At least Asta fighting. You know? Like, that dude is just way too intense.
Yeah, he kind of stays like that from what I've seen. I didn't finish it, but he's still the same.
Alright, so we gotta get into the main waifu anime of the season. Kobayashi S, the second season of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. So, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, second season. What do you guys think?
I haven't actually watched it,
I haven't finished it either.
so
Oh
I haven't
my
started the
God,
second
bro.
season.
For Dragon Maid, I always let it finish and then I watch it all at once.
Oh, see, I can't do that. Well, it depends. Like, if it's like just something that's just like Naruto, Shippuden, like towards the end, I let a lot of it play out and then I just binged it.
That's
But
what I
like,
did.
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is like one of the animes that I waited week to week to watch, and I actually think the second season is better than the first season.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like it did really delve more into storylines. So they went into a lot of the backgrounds and stuff like that for like Toru and Lulu, Elma, and so it wasn't just cutesy fan servicey type of thing. It was like they actually put some storyline and emotion into it, with its still usual comedy that they put into it. So it was just all around, it was actually a really good anime.
Well, see, for the first season, I started it and I was like, I don't want to watch this, and I just gave up on it. I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. I don't like it.
And then
And
you
I was
saw
like, what?
Connor.
I was like, okay, yeah, pretty much. I was like, I'm gonna watch it. I'll see how it goes. And I liked it. Ended up watching the whole thing.
I
in one go.
usually give an anime 3 to 4 episodes in before I actually drop it. There will just be some, on rare occasion, that on first episode I'll just drop it because I can already feel like I know where this is going, or I feel like I'm not really gonna like this already.
Like I had to pressure you to watch Remake Our Life.
But
You did not regret that though.
The thing with that the remake is that I haven't actually seen it. So when you haven't watched it, then first episode I already know I can like I'm gonna like
Yeah.
it.
There's an anime called Real Life, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
real life
yeah.
is
Is
a
that
different one.
related? That's
No,
That's not.
no,
It's different.
not
It's
related.
Okay.
It's just like kind of like a same story concept, except like
Different.
the going in the past is differently done.
It's more akin to Erased, I would say.
And this one-
without the murdery thingy.
And this one is good. No, because Erase, he kind of just goes back. There wasn't somebody controlling it. Because
Well, I mean,
Keiko's controlling it.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's actually going back. That's the
Yeah.
That's the
But
similarity to
then,
this.
but then also, oh yeah, because in real life he just gets changed in age, but it's in current time. This one is like Erased. He's going back in time.
So and then
But
the thing
there is definitely going to be a second season. This anime was really good. One thing I have to shout out on this one is Poppin' Party did the opening theme, and it was great. I love the song. The song is awesome. And then Argo Navis, which is the male version of Bang Dream, they made a male side of it. Argo Navis does the ending theme for it, and both songs are actually really good.
Just to mention that, another similar anime to a remake is I don't know if you guys seen it, Tokyo Revenger. It's basically the same thing. He goes
Yes.
back the same time, I think 10 years or 12 years from
I
his
didn't
current
watch
present
it. I've
time.
seen it there, but I never watched it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about, but I didn't watch it either.
Yeah, I've seen the first half of it. I kind of stopped when the second half started. but I still want to finish that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we leave out anything for this season?
I mean,
That we actually
there
wanna
was
talk about?
there was My Hero Academia, but yeah, I mean, I stopped watching that like halfway through the second season.
Yeah, I stopped when they rescued some little girl.
Yeah, that's where I stopped.
It
when they
wasn't-
rescued her.
It wasn't that it's like, oh, this is boring, I don't like it, it's bad. I stopped caring. I didn't really, wasn't that into it anymore.
No, I mean there was some of the stuff that I did, like the detective is already dead. I did watch a couple of the episodes, but mainly I just wanted to watch for episode 3 when 2 of the Hololive members showed up in the anime. So you got to see 2 of the Hololive members show up. Jahi actually has 3 of the Hololive members making the ending theme for that one.
I still want to see that one.
Megami Ryo no Ryobuken.
Which one?
Where is this? Is this Funimation or Megami?
That one was on High Dive.
Oh, High Dive. Yeah, no wonder I didn't see this.
Nobody watches High Dive,
I got it.
unfortunately.
Well, all right.
Which is actually funny because their streaming service is actually more solid than Funimation's is.
I don't like Funimation streaming service.
No, it just lags so much. It has so many issues.
I mean, even like it's small, but I don't like how if I want to fast forward or rewind a little bit, I can't just use the arrow keys.
I think they
go
changed
back.
that now. They changed that now.
No, you can use them now.
You
Yeah.
can use them.
But
Before you
the
wouldn't be
thing
able
the
to.
thing that I was
Before,
having
yeah.
an issue with that was irritating me is like remember I told you I was rewatching Kenichi
Uh-huh.
and I got into the second season and every time I go to the next episode it kept telling me the video wasn't available. And now I have to reload it and go and select the episode individually and stuff like that. It just wasn't good.
Another issue that I have with Funimation. I was rewatching whatchamacallit, that one game, Log Horizon, because season 3 was coming up and I wanted to recap myself on it. And there's some episodes that just they have the subs were not coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
I had to watch it some external.
I've had issues with that before on
Yeah.
different animes. Sometimes it just
I didn't. To be honest, like Log Horizon season 3, when I started to watch it, it just did not catch me
Yeah.
like season
Yeah.
1 and season 2.
Yeah, season
So-
3. I think I went into like at least 4 episodes.
There was actually one more anime that I do need to watch just because I want to watch it is The Honor at Magic High School, because it's a spin-off and it's a story focusing on Miyuki instead of Tatsuya.
Like the regular, the spin-off for regular
yeah.
guys.
I
It's
still
The
have to
Honor.
watch that.
Huh?
I still need to watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
So that's something that I want to get into. So one thing I am going to mention, even though we're going to go more over new anime that are coming up next week, is what's your guys' thoughts that Demon Slayer is starting back up, but the first episodes that are coming out is basically a retelling of Mugen Train.
Oh.
It's going to be a seven episode arc.
I don't. Normally, when it's recap stuff, I don't even watch it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a recap. It's basically the same thing that Dragon Ball does, and I hate that they do it. It's like when they did the Resurrection of F and Battle of the Gods, that they redid it in the anime. They just make it longer.
Yeah.
I prefer if you make it as a movie, just go on to the next arc.
Uh-huh.
So like that's probably
I don't
the
see-
only complaint that I have.
To me,
I
that's
really,
a waste.
I really don't see the point of recapping it in the episode when you already made a movie for it.
It's
And I
like-
feel like they're just doing this because they wanna.
To me, it's filler.
Expand the anime more.
It's filler.
It is gonna be a filler kind of thing.
Like they could be showing what's next. Instead, they're gonna show what we already know. And
Yeah.
it just kind of wastes space.
And then is that really it that we have for now?
As far as anime goes, I believe so. That's all I really watched this season.
All
Or
right.
last season, I guess.
Hold on. We're gonna get into the next one here, but I want to see if we can get this other person with us.
Other person. Oh, you didn't watch that one?
Ore Tsushima.
It's about a cat, I guess.
Really?
What's that?
Looks like we're not gonna be able to get this. Because somebody
Who we're trying to call.
wants to go AFK. Try to get a hold of Clark. He was just like, if you want to bring me in, just go ahead and do it. Doesn't show up.
Where's the movie section here? There was a movie that came
Yeah,
out.
just
This
keep-
one right here.
Cyber no yo ni kotoba ga
Yeah,
Well,
it's on Netflix.
wakiagaru.
It was actually pretty good.
It looks like that's not going to happen, but
I liked it. If you have Netflix, watch it.
for what?
This one right here. I'm not gonna try to say the name.
Why don't you look up English names? Why is the website that you go to is everything's in Japanese? There are English titles.
I don't know where it's at. I don't want to look for it. I'm too lazy.
Mal? My anime list?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Or I'm at Anchart.
That's not my anime list.
Yeah, but I go here now.
Okay.
It's good though.
Well, I think that's about it for that, yeah.
yeah.
So let's go ahead. Let's talk about the next topic: cheating in gaming. Right?
Cheating in gaming. For me, I feel like it really depends. Cheating in gaming could be fun, but only if it's only affecting your game. You know, cheating in a multiplayer game is that's the no-no for me. Cheating in a single player game that only affects your game and only affects you, I think it's fine because it could make a game fun in a way. Like for some games, yeah, I would use cheats on it, but it's only a single player game. Like, you know, I wanna make something easier so I could get to the good stuff. But like cheating in a multiplayer game, that, you know, not only it's unfair to the other players that are actually playing fair and square, it's also what would you say, bad manners, I would say. I don't know.
Bad manners. I mean, there's a lot of aspects that can come to it. Especially, like, I mean, if you really think about it, there's not really cheats in single player games anymore. You know, like I remember back in the day, Game Genie, Game Shark, stuff like that you would use.
There's still cheating in a way. You can, which they do is what they do now is modding the cheat in. So
Well, I mean, when you're modding, you know, usually when you look at modding, you look at platforms with open modding, like Skyrim. Skyrim has an open mod market
there's
there's
a app that I use called WeMod, and that actually cheats games.
So you're saying you're a cheater?
I would say, yeah, you could say that I'm a cheater.
Oh my God,
I
this
cheat.
guy.
I cheat games that are only affects me.
Well, I cheated on Fortnite the other night.
Oh, that's that one is the online game.
What did you do?
Well, no, I was teaming. I was playing solos, and this random gingerbread man was like doing that hug emote, and I was like, all right, I'll give you a hug. I expected him to kill me, but he didn't. So we were just strolling around killing people, having fun. And then the game's like, hey, we're kicking you for teaming. That's not cool. And I'm like, oh.
You seriously got kicked for teaming?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because people were
The people
another player,
reported you.
Yeah, another player was trying to kill him, so I rolled up and killed him. You know, did my little dance, and we just kept going. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like stuff like that. I guess teaming kind of sucks, but
Okay, what's teaming?
Okay.
Explain it to the guy that
when
doesn't
you're
know it.
playing like solos, you know, like
Uh-huh.
you're doing Warzone solos or Fortnite solos, and you run into an enemy player and you guys come to like a consensus to not kill each other and you kill other people. It's called cheating.
Oh, okay.
It's actually against most of video games
TOS.
user agreement. So they could actually ban you for it. Like you'll get a kick, but if you get like a second offense, it's gonna be worse, and you could eventually just get your account permanently banned. But
I see why that could be.
see, that one's a kind of an easy one to pick up, especially if multiple people report, and it's just like, yeah, this is an obvious teaming incident, and then they could just deal with that. But the main one that I kind of want to go into is aimbotters. Aimbotters are like in League of Legends scripting, stuff like that. Stuff that make you better in the game when you're actually not that good, right? How much does that actually interfere with the experience of other gamers, and in turns kind of hurts the companies in themselves, because some companies aren't attacking it fast enough, so they're losing player base, so they're losing potential money based off of the aspect of people don't want to play your game because you guys are letting these cheaters just run rampant. You know? And I think this is like one of the biggest problems that you're starting to see spring up, especially since like Warzone blew up so much that you see these cheaters constantly. And you know, like Apex is another one that has rampant cheating, but you get rampant cheating while having a ranked mode, which is actually destroying the game community, because there's a lot of people that'll play and they're like, oh yeah, this is fun, and then they start getting killed by cheaters, and then the cheaters are even worse on there, because if they lose, they'll DDoS the next game, and they'll actually screw people up so they can win. So they're not just cheating to just kill you, but they're cheating to get free wins, because they're like messing everything up. We've ran into that numerous times. Anytime that we run in, it's not because Apex servers are bad, it's because somebody's DDoSing our games.
Like whenever we have that kind of like slow motion thing?
Yeah. So they start DDoSing, and that's what happens, and then we just have a terrible game because there's nothing we can do, because we're just
basically in the moon.
You know? And Warzone, I mean, that's another one. That one's really bad.
Yeah.
You see it all over the place. I mean, Tim the Tap Man, he does spectating solos, and you would, like, almost, I would say at least 80% of his spectating solos video, he spectates at least a hacker in there. Yeah. And see, and the thing is like, the hackers aren't always winning. They're not always winning. Why? Because they move bad. They stand out in the open. They get themselves killed because they're bad players. It's just they seem like they have God tier aiming because they're using a cheat to do it. Yeah. You know, and this is like, you know, like, I feel like this is kind of a weird thing because of the fact that there's been so many cheaters in these games, and like going like kind of a story based off of my cheating experience was back when Diablo 3 first came out. Me and a friend of mine were running bots on our Diablo accounts, so we had 4 people of just a 4-man group that would just farm. But the only reason why the banhammer came so quick to us is that's when they still had the real money auction house in Diablo 3. So you could actually sell stuff for Diablo 3 for real money in the game. And so, you know, they banhammered us quick. Like, it was, like, if you go on my Battle.net account, you'll see that I have 2 Diablo 3 accounts. One of them is permanently banned. So, you know, and it's just like, see, I wonder if I started doing like if I started botting again, would they just turn around and ban me again? Or do they let loose now because you can't make money off of it? Yeah. But I just think gaming, like, there's a lot of multiplayer games out there and people want to have fun, And I feel like a lot of people start shying away from games just because of the fact that so many cheaters have popped up. I think Fall Guys had a very huge downfall in player base because of it. Because that one, the fucking the cheats in Fall Guys was like playing True King of All Calamities in Yu-Gi-Oh! It just says no. You don't get to play Fall Guys because they literally make it to where you can't play Fall Guys. Because they'll sit there and fly and they'll push a ramp and put it completely vertical and have you guys sit there until the time's out. And then right before the timeout, they'll get across the finish line. So,
Yeah, like I don't see how the point of people doing this. It's just is it because they have too much time in their hand or what? Like, what kind of satisfaction does it get you to cheat in a multiplayer game or a competitive play or whatever?
Well, it's the
You
fact
know,
that-
like, does it make you feel good when you say, "Oh, I won that game, even though I cheated"? Is that people that actually makes them feel good when they do that or when
I'm
they
pretty
say that to
sure it's-
themselves or what?
I'm pretty sure it's the people who are getting mad, like, oh, he's cheating. That's what they like. They like that people are getting mad at what they're doing.
Okay, so basically they just have too much time in their hands.
no, I mean, but what kind of terrible life do you live that you have to actually go around and try to make other people miserable?
Right?
Like, that feels like a sad life to me. Because even if you're trying to do it, like, because I'm pretty sure there's probably some of those cheaters out there that aren't even in there to get people mad. They just want to be able to tell their buddies, "Oh, bruh, yeah, dude, I could carry you on Warzone. I got a 4.3 KD." And it's just like, yeah, but you're cheating to do that. Like, you know, I worked my butt off just to get a 1 KD on that game. You know?
On Overwatch?
No, on Warzone.
Oh, Warzone?
Yeah. And like my kills are in the thousands. It's almost up to 2K.
Uh-huh.
You know? And you know, that was just a lot of work and like started, you know,
I think I was...
Hobarks is a big one who has seen me have some insane pop-off games in Warzone. Like, I would drop like 12, 13 people. There was one time he died early and I clutched it out. And that was before they had duos in the game, so we had to play 2v3s. So everybody else was 3-man squads. It was just me and him. And I grinded out a win on that one.
Yeah, I think I was a lot better in COD mobile than PC gaming. I think it's because of the aim assist on that. Like, yeah, my aim sucks. I admit that.
You could always get Kovac though.
What is Kovac?
It's an aim trainer.
Aim trainer.
Yeah, it's an aim trainer on PC. So it'll just bring up like little dots and stuff, and so it helps you practice your aim.
I'll just stay bad.
There's actually a funny
It's
video.
kind of like
There's a funny video on YouTube that actually says when an OSU player hits a Kovac aim trainer or something like that. it's all doing it in like how one of the song maps would be. So he's all. It's just hilarious, and
Is it kind of like
it was a
those,
legit thing? He still hit 98% of his shots.
Is it kind of like one of those when you calibrate something, you click on? Is that what it is?
What?
For the Kovac thing?
It'll just have like, you'll be just like sitting there, and so it'll just have like green dots that show up, and you have to try to hit them. And so you move to it and click on it, like if you were trying to shoot something.
Ah.
You know, but it's not like you're not getting a circle this big. You're getting, you know, like a headshot size circle, basically.
So you basically go there, click it. So trains your hand to move, basically, kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah. And then you can make adjustments to your mouse, you know, like your DPI and stuff like that. Try to find something that's
Sensitivity,
comfortable for you.
Do you play high DPI or low?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I run 800 DPI.
I think I'm around that too. 1800 or
No,
or 800. No, I think I'm like 1800. I think.
You may want to lower it a bit. I would go down to like 1200 to see how you feel.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, well, since I could adjust it with with the mouse and everything with the button, I hate having to go do that, lifting my mouse just to get somewhere. I like being able to go just a little bit like that, just and get to the other side of the screen. That's why I keep it that high.
Well, like sometimes, because some people say, it's all dependent on where you're comfortable at, but you need to have like a comfort level, because one thing, the reason why I go lower DPI, because a reaction, you may have more of a reaction to move your arm instead of just a wrist movement. And so now you're doing 360s instead of, trying to aim at somebody. I think that's why Glenn takes so long to loot in Warzone, because he's sitting there trying to move the mouse in the right spot. So I'm gonna grab it. I
don't even look at it. I look at it.
No,
then,
he sits there and looks at it.
No, I think that's.
And he has no guns. No guns. He's sitting there with his fist out. He's looking at the gun. Okay, picks it up. And then swaps back to fist.
I don't think it's even my. I don't think that's my mouse's fault. I think it's just my eyes.
Hey, and then he bought his new monitor. He's like, I got an ultra wide screen. I can see so much better now. I go, now you have zero excuse for not seeing shit. What does he do? Not see anything. I was like, you can't blame it on anything now. You told me you couldn't.
No, the screen is bigger now, so there's more room for me not to see.
So what about you, David? What do you feel cheating in gaming?
It's not good. There's no point to cheating in the games. I mean, like he said, if it's a single player game, who cares? Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But for online, there's no point to doing it. You just mess up everyone else's experience.
Yeah, and then I don't see the point of winning a game because you cheated. Like, it doesn't make you feel good that you won a game and you were better at everybody else when you didn't actually fight fair and square. And what they're gonna say? Oh, life isn't fair, and in life you would have to cheat to actually get to win in life or something like that. But it's not life. It's gaming. It's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be fun for you to do it in a fair and square fight. That's what I think. Some people would probably say it was like, yeah, it's just a game. So I have fun cheating. So why not do it? But still, you're ruining other people's fun just for you to have fun, I guess.
I don't know. I see, like, I don't see the fun in no skill. Like,
True.
Like, like you have an aimbot, and so you're just sitting there and just going, AI system, do the work for me.
Yeah.
And then you just.
It doesn't give
look
you
it up at the ceiling.
At
Oh,
least
man.
I feel like it doesn't give you the satisfaction of achieving something, when you actually got up there, cheating or unfair,
Yeah.
Yeah, like like with League of Legends, the closest thing to cheating that I've done with League of Legends is use an app that gives me what's the best item and what's the best masteries that I could use for a certain champion.
And that's not even cheating. They allow it. That's
Yeah,
how
I mean,
come,
yeah,
like,
that's why I'm
that's
saying.
why, like, people like Sneaky sponsor Blitz.gg's app.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that's the closest to a cheating
Yeah,
that
that's
you
the
can,
closest. Yeah.
that I could do. This is because I don't have the time to actually learn each one of the champions. I don't put in that enough effort to actually go, learn everything about this champion so I could really get good at this. You know, at least I'll have this. This is your optimal itemization, and then this is your skill order and everything like that. So
yeah, you let somebody who's already optimized the champion do that work for you.
Yeah.
So you can concentrate on more of the skill play, like movement and how to manage your abilities and macro play and micro play and stuff like that. You know.
So,
yeah, and that's actually, it's funny because like one of the things that I've really noticed, especially the fact that I've been playing a lot more Overwatch lately, so you kind of get to see a little bit more of like another competitive game like League of Legends or Overwatch, and how much different they are when it comes to how they're played. You know, like, you know, I've been playing every role, and I've played damage more lately on Overwatch, and like I could sit there, I could have pretty good firing accuracy, have a lot of kills, a lot of damage, I could be golden and all that, but my team just loses. And why does my team just lose? Because our tanks are just getting pushed around. Compared to like when I'm playing tank, I dominate the other tanks and we just win. Why? Because I bully the tanks, right? So it's just starting to seem like more and more as I play more of the other roles, it is really hard to hard carry a team when you're not on tank. Compared to like League of Legends, if you get fed, you're fed. You're going to do stuff. You know, like I know there's the meme, and and I've been a part of the meme of ADCs not being able to do anything when they're fed. But if you're really good at movement and doing everything right, and you get fed, you can hard carry a game because people die to you.
But the thing is, the difference between Overwatch and League of Legends is stats based basically, as opposed to Overwatch is more of a skill base.
Well, see, this is the thing that like it doesn't seem to translate well compared to like to League of Legends compared to Overwatch is now in pro level, or you could say like in like their masters and top 500 and stuff like that, alt's advantage shows predominantly, but in lower levels it doesn't, right? But in League of Legends, a fed carry can show what they can do in every rank. They can carry a game because they're so fed.
That's
like,
why they call it carry.
Yeah, but like if you're a damage dealer on Overwatch and you're clicking heads, you're just you sit there and kill the supports, you kill one of the damage dealers, and like there was one fight that I had that I killed both supports and I killed one of the DPS. You know what my team did? I 1v3 and killed them all. They fought 5v3 and lost a 5v3 with them having no healers. And I'm like, how do you lose that? How is that possible to lose? You have healing. They don't. How do you not win that game of attrition? But they'll still lose. And it's just like, you don't really gain too much an advantage, because then teams will start going, oh, this guy's popping off, he's killing us, he's doing a lot of damage to us, he's creating havoc. Their tanks, oh, who cares? Let's just walk by him. And they legitimately just walk right by my tanks and just charge straight after me. And it's just like, how do I fight that? You get no advantage for being good. All you do is you just draw in focus fire while your team goes, oh man, bro, that girl hit me back up on Instagram. Let me hit her back real quick. You know, like they're too busy AFKing. You know? So it's just like, I feel like they need to do something in Overwatch too to make it better. They need to make it in a way that someone who's popping off gets an advantage for popping off. You know, instead of just, oh, you have to embrace the suck. Oh, well, just You just need to carry yourself out of there. Well, you know, I may be better than what rank I'm in, but I'm not so high. I'm not a top 500 player. When a top 500 player comes in and goes from bronze to top 500, when they do those grinds, of course they're going to shine. They're a top 500 player. Their level of play is so much further above everybody else's. But they still lose games. They all still lose games. I mean, Tyler 1 in League of Legends still loses games. But he has hit Challenger in ADC, Jungle, top, and mid. Now he's about to do support. He's about to hit challenge. He's about to do a challenge that nobody else has done, and it's hit Challenger in every role. You know? But they still lose games. There's unwinnable games. And then those games that, yes, a very high-level player could turn around and win this game. Somebody who could probably be like a gold-level player cannot turn that game around the same way because we are not at that level. You know, and I think that's just like one of the things that I think a lot of high-level players have never approached because they're just like, well, if you can't climb out of that rank, you probably belong in that rank. It's just like, no, it's just that I could be playing at a higher level, but you guys play at an overwhelmingly higher level, and that's why you win.
Yeah. Besides, games like that is team-based. Like, you know what they say is that there's no I in team. You know?
But there's me.
There's no there's no me in there.
Yes, there it is. There me in team.
Well, let's see.
TEAMME spells me.
It's still not me.
Huh? There's me and team.
There's
me and team.
You rearranged it.
Look at chat. If there's anybody in chat, confirm this for me. Is there me and team?
It doesn't work that way. You rearranged it. I mean, oh, wait, really?
Yes.
Really? Scratch that one that says pole barks right there.
Ban him.
Ban that pole barks.
Oh man, you know what? You can't. You know why? Because producer son didn't come. So we do have a producer who's going to be doing like the production and making sure everything goes good on the stream. So I don't have to get up and go over and like check on things. Hopefully that could start next week. It's all dependent on her schedule because she's a grinder. She's more of a grinder than he is.
Grinder.
He's a sleeper. She's a grinder. But yeah. I mean, any final comments?
Anything? As far as I can tell, we kind of talked about whatever we have for this one.
All right. Well, yeah, that sounds good. Pobarks, give everybody our socials.
Sure. Let's see here.
And I don't mean numbers.
But I wanted to give them our social security numbers. They can make good use of them. Let's see, for TikTok, you could follow us at Team Skallywag.
At Team Skallywag.
That's pretty much the same for Twitter.
Twitter gonna be what? Do they do at as well in that one?
Twitter's at, yeah.
Yeah, at Team Skallywag.
Squallow?
No,
Skallywag.
I don't know about no Scally Squags or whatever.
We're going to
What do we have? Facebook.
No, Facebook is upcoming.
Facebook is going to be upcoming because we have to look into it because it's got to be a fan page.
So we got we got the Twitter, we got the TikTok, we got the Instagram. So
and they're all at Team Skallywag.
All at Team Skallywag.
Okay.
All right.
You want to give him a password too?
Yeah.
So
PASS word.
Password.
All right. So yeah, don't be afraid. Hit us up on our socials. Interact with us, and we'll do our best to interact as fast as possible with you guys. continue watching our content and watch as our content grows. We'll be having at least one video coming out this week. All right, we should be having the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel video come out this week. And I'm hoping to get a game stream coming out pretty soon, which is going to be...
We have a couple of planned ones.
Yeah. I know in November we will definitely be streaming Endwalker as it comes out.
Final Fantasy Endwalker, yes.
So we're all hyped for that one. We also want to try to get some Sea of Thieves out there. Yeah, we're pirates. We got to live that pirate lifestyle.
Exactly.
Got to go hang out with Captain Jack. Yeah.
Yep. I was actually at Walmart earlier, and you know how they're selling Halloween stuff?
Mm-hmm.
They have one wig there, just like Captain Jack Sparrow.
I have a hat that has the hair and everything that I bought from Disneyland. Yeah. I should probably start wearing that. What do you guys think? Yeah,
you should.
I'm gonna start wearing it. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna pull out the captain's hat. We got to get these guys some bandanas to wear. Yeah. Got to go with that bandana.
All right. Do we have anything else that we want to mention?
Well, if anybody wants to sit there and harass in the comments, harass this guy to make the music, because he needs to be bringing out some music for us. He's our musician, but he's slacking. He's slacking.
Because he's sleeping.
Yeah, I need my 24 hours sleep.
But I think that was a pretty good show. I like to thank everybody who has tuned in, and anybody who watches it after the fact. Thank you very much for consuming our content, and we'll come at you with more pretty soon. Until next time, this is the Skallywag's deck.
See you later.
Later, guys.